Ellen DeGeneres, as you all know, is hosting, hosting the 86th Annual Academy Awards tonight. And Marin County native Beth Behrs, she's the star of CBS Two Broke Girls, had this last-minute advice for Ellen on Entertainment Tonight.
What do you think Ellen should do? What would you tell Ellen to do at the Oscars this year?
I would tell her to twerk.
Twerk.
I think Ellen should twerk. I mean, come on, let's see your skills. No, I think she's actually my favorite Oscar host, to be honest. So I'm really excited to watch her. I think she's gonna be awesome.
So we'll have to see if she follows that advice. You can follow Beth Behrs on Twitter to get her take on the night's events. And for more on who to follow and where to find the best auction action through social media, we invite Kim McNicholas in to join us. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
That is fun. That's a lot of fun.
And if you know Beth Behrs was actually on the Ellen DeGeneres show, and she was twerking upside down, and just the two of them have this twerking thing going on. So it wasn't a surprise that she would say, Ellen, you need to twerk.
She'd go there, yeah. All right, so tell us about social media and how to get involved tonight.
Well, I think Twitter is really the place to be, and what I love about Twitter is that you have so many different people that you can follow. Yeah. I think there are going to be thousands of bloggers.
Look at the list there.
Right, and entertainers, and even everyday people that are going to be on Twitter, but I wouldn't even be surprised if Twitter even goes down at some point, because so many people are going to be on there.
That's a good point, yeah.
But the cool thing to do is, if you don't know who exactly to follow and you want to follow everything, make sure you hashtag Oscars 2014 and you'll get everybody's, but don't follow at Oscars because it's not an official site. The official site is at the Academy. You can also, as you said, follow Beth Behrs. You can follow Perez Hilton if you want a little satire. And of course, because Entertainment Tonight is on KRON 4, the viewers are probably really familiar with all the talent there. Of course. So you'll want to follow at ET Now.
Good tip. You know, one thing that we saw at the Grammys I thought was a great idea was this Twitter mirror.
Oh, I love that. And it's because we see the celebrities where they have their specific pose in front of a wall. Yeah. Well, this is an opportunity, as you can see here at the Grammys, as you mentioned, where they can totally, they can be
Paul
themselves.
And Ringo. Yeah, that's great.
And it's a lot more fun. We want to see their personalities, and that's really what the Twitter mirror will do. But also something new this year that I think is really cool is that you can actually take your picture, Oscar ready, of course, red carpet ready, in a gown or in a tux or whatever, and then tweet it to @the Academy and make sure you hashtag my Oscar photo. And you have an opportunity. They have a photo booth there, much like the Twitter mirror, where it's a video wall backdrop. They put your photo up and they stick a celebrity in the photo booth, and it's almost like you have your picture next to a celebrity.
It's
not going to be perfect.
That's great.
It's going to look a little fake, but I think it's going to look kind of cool. But there is a legal disclaimer, so you have to go online to their website and make sure that you fill out the legal disclaimer, because not every photo is going to be used, but you have a great opportunity, and some of them could even air during the telecast.
That sounds like a great idea, and it's so good to see the Academy getting up to speed on social media.
I think they're really on the cutting edge, and they're really trying to engage the public, and I think this year is going to set the standard, actually, for all of the other award shows.
Getting away from some of the official social media sites, let's talk a little bit about the quizzes and all these different things that you see all the time this time of year.
You have Oscars.co.com, but you can also just Google Oscar quiz, and if you have an Academy party that you're going to, an Oscars
let's stop
photo.
for a second. There's the My Oscar photo.
There's My Oscar photo. So see how great it looks.
What a great idea. That's fantastic. Let's see how that works out tonight.
I think it'll be amazing. Maybe some of the viewers can actually tweet to you and show them your picture if they get theirs on there.
Okay, well, let's go back to
back to the quizzes. You can Google quizzes and you can test your Oscar know-how there. But one of my favorites that I found, there's a game that I found online at cloture.club.com. That's CLOTURE club, CLUB.com, and it's a drinking game to the Oscars. And so every single time, for example, they have the rules on there, so you have to print out the rules if you're having an Oscar party. Now, I don't really condone drinking. Drink responsibly, don't drink and drive, blah, blah, blah. But you drink every single time Ellen DeGeneres dances, and you know she dances a lot. You drink every single time that someone cries during an acceptance speech, and this one's my favorite because you know this is going to happen. You drink 2 times or 2 sips every single time Ellen DeGeneres or one of the other presenters jokes about how long the show is getting.
Oh, that's an easy bet. Or you can have one. You take a sip where every time that the music starts to play to try and usher a winner off the stage, right?
I love that. You can add to the rules.
And by the way, the Cloture Club, which I think is a fantastic name, was actually started in 2009 by some workers who they work for the Senate.
Yes,
right?
Insiders. It's so the irony of the whole thing is just awesome that you see this drinking game on there, and it's a website for insiders on Capitol Hill.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, if anybody's been accused of drinking too much at some point or another, it's people on Capitol Hill. Well, this sounds like a lot of fun, and it's a way to add a little spice to the Oscar telecast tonight.
Yes, and if you know, I don't really watch the Oscars, the whole thing. What I do is I go to Oscars.com, and this year I'm really excited about their offering because they promise, we'll see if it actually happens, but they said that they're going to have highlights from the show, little clips from the show, 5-10 minutes after they air, including for the first time they're going to have musical performances that you'll be able to take those clips and embed them in social media.
Oh, that's great, because the music tonight is supposed to be fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Kim, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.